So we just filmed another video and we got up, ready to put everything away, and I got, what happened? A notification on my phone. And what was the notification? Persona. We've just done a reaction video and we said that we never do reaction videos. So what this isn't is a reaction video. So what we're gonna do, I think, is kind of watch this and tell you our thoughts rather than just react, because I don't know, I don't want to do too many reaction videos because I don't want people to subscribe for them. Bit of context, we've been fans of BTS for about 3 years. We saw them the last time they came to London. We've interviewed Steve Aoki for BBC Radio 1 twice, all about his work with BTS. I regularly catch Sammy watching compilation videos of the funniest moments. I like watching videos of them speaking English. This is an in-depth discussion about the concepts and theories. So we might just watch it in front of you, but speed through it. Ooh. I'm a Mario fan, so that really tickled my pickle. Oh my god.
1 hour later.
Okay, so first of all, he's back in a school. Okay, let's just go scene by scene. Back in a school, and after the little animations at the start, we've got a chalkboard in front of us, and it has got lots of different writing, personas on there a lot. Actually, the phrase ego, a dream is a small hidden door in the deepest and most intimate sanction within the soul. He's got, I don't know if it's him or someone else has written ego all over this. Map of the soul, dream, love, happiness. This whole era, we've obviously had the speak yourself, love yourself. This is kind of a know yourself. This is like a know yourself. But I feel as though this is like on the board here, like a culmination of all his thoughts about what it is what is a persona. This is like his brain has just splurged onto a chalkboard. Map of the soul, it says. And then RM appears in front of this as if it's coming from his mind. So he's back in a school, and again, that really vibes with BTS and their message, which is, you know, young people need to think, know, and be themselves. And that all started from the school era for them, so it makes sense he's back. Maybe it's like he's been struggling since then to differentiate himself or discover who he is. So he's actually saying, you know, people are telling me to do this, people are telling me to do that, people think they know who I am. I think now he knows who he is, and then he spits and he says, my shadow I wrote and call it hesitation. Both times he's not been in school uniform, so maybe he's just visiting. But the whole room has got graffiti on it saying love and happiness. Who am I? Who are you? Map of the soul. Love and happiness keeps repeating itself, so maybe that's going to be a name of the song on the album. An article that went viral the other day on Twitter, semi-viral, with the army at least, and it was by a psychiatrist who I think was in their 70s and addressed how BTS talk about mental health issues and mental conditions brilliantly. And even things like, you know, this persona era seems to be about finding your truth. In this scene, he's standing in front of, I'm guessing it's mirrors or it's a visual effect, one of the two, and it's different refractions and reflections of him. Just deep messaging here where he's talking about, you know, that everyone has different facets to themselves, and he's saying that whole way through. He's saying, I was this person and that person, but now I know who I am, because he's speaking himself. Maybe I feel as though it's talking about the struggle of adaptability of your personality to suit different situations. I do it, I'm a chameleon, because I want everyone to like me in different environments. I think it's more about taking that and making it about how he's adapted and changed over time, rather than each time he's a different person, he's changed as a person. What just came out of the wall? There. It's a person. Yeah. It's one of these no-faced people, one of these metal people just fell out of a locker. Are you sure? It's hard to see who they are, but I think it's one of these metallic people we see later on. I think it's about, as well, he's feeling more value in himself than he was before. He says, someone like me was never worth being called a muse before. Someone like me was never, you know, he's changed himself. I hate it. I hate Big Hit for doing this thing where they're like, oh, you can't just enjoy a video. Like, you have to sit here and like, this is the video in a box, and you're pulling out all these theories, and you're like, oh, I can't just enjoy it for what it is. That's the difference between content and art. Art makes you think. Content is just there to entertain. There was one performance that stuck in my mind, and is also in the extended DNA visual as well, with masks. Is it fake love? I feel like the theme for this, obviously, this is not groundbreaking theory, will be masks, but I feel that's because it's about hiding your identity. And maybe this whole album is about discovering your true identity.
This CGI RM is very unsettling, but also it looks like a game that I would want to play.
It looks like a Final Fantasy character.
It looks like Assassin's Creed.
I don't like the textures, it's creeping me out. I don't like the eyes. Genderless beings standing in front next to him. They've got very long legs.
They look like androids. The fact that they're metallic makes them look like robots. Maybe that's a comment.
I don't like these robots.
These androids dancing is something else, but he's talking about different versions of himself that he created and he no longer is, so maybe that's what these are.
They're all in sync. They're all dancing like he is.
I don't like them.
But they are disturbing.
I don't like this giant CGI version of himself. It looks like him when he does he did his V lives and he's like in his pyjamas. Is that what he's supposed to be?
Maybe. Oh! It is!
Maybe that's his online self.
Larger than life. Larger than life personality.
And these people were to become what I am, who I am.
Who to be, who am I to become, who am I to become, what am I to become? Is that what it says on them? Who am I?
What am I? Who am I?
I think one point to point out about these very creepy characters, oh my god, Thanos.
Oh, so much.
We're going to leave you now with some thoughts. I believe this is a great opening to the new era of BTS because he's laying the scene, scenario. He's okay to grapple with these issues.
I have no words. I'm done. The video we just filmed was us attempting a CSAT, which is a Korean SATs test. That was difficult. This was just as hard, so I need some time to my brain.
That was college level.
My brain needs to cool down. Let us know what your theories and thoughts are because, as ever, we're always wrong and we always miss something very obvious out.
I feel like as I'm editing this, I'll watch it back and be like, oh. If you're new here, please make sure you press subscribe. This was not a reaction video. We're not doing more of them.
Kind of. It was a reaction, but most of it's cut out.
We upload content around Korean culture in the UK, K-pop, and all sorts of things in London. So if you like that, please make sure you subscribe and press the bell notification.
And on that note, farewell. Go and stream Persona when it's out.
Give it the views.
Go watch Persona comeback trailer.
Stan BTS.
Stan me.
I'm going now because I've got to edit this. Bye.